Good morning. I took the time this weekend to try to read a lot of replies and comments to my videos on TikTok, and a lot of positive, encouraging words, but there's also a few negative words that were said, and it's just funny how my Christianity or my belief is challenged because I have a cell phone in prison. And it's amazing. Your cell phones, I think, is the biggest blessing that came inside prison. You say it's contraband. Okay, the world needs to see what's going on in these slave camps in Alabama, and how inmates are working for pennies on the dollar, and the state is making millions and millions and millions. The inmate abuse, the medical neglect, despite inmates having life insurance, medical insurance, they are still being medically neglected from certain treatments that can prevent or prolong their lives. Cancer patients can have their lives prolonged. Things like that. Inmates are dying almost every other day in Alabama, whether it be overdose, homicide, or suicide. Inmates wake up here every morning in a hopeless environment, a hopeless situation. They feel that the parole board is not letting anybody go. Certificates are not doing any good. It's an atmosphere of inmates who are basically saying, hey man, what do we have to live for? Let's get high. And you got inmates like me. We are in this environment, and it's very concerning. It's very concerning. The public should be made aware. Pictures tell 1,000 words. Pictures and videos show things that a regular statement or a complaint doesn't show. It's very important. I have no conviction by having a cell phone, especially when it's used to help people. And for those who feel like, well, why does he have a cell phone? If you was in this situation for 24 years, if you have been beaten by the police, hogtied, forced with medication, spent 13 years in an isolated segregation cell, if you've been through some of the things I've been through, you will want a cell phone. You will want to try to make it home to your family at all costs. You will want to try to help people who are suffering and hurting. If you were in this situation, you would want a cell phone to try to bring exposure and awareness that a lot of white inmates mistreated by black guards, a lot of racial motivation stuff going on. You will want to try to bring awareness to the public. This stuff isn't right. This stuff isn't right. And I stand on my conviction. I stand on my principles and morals. This isn't right, and it needs to be dealt with, and I'm going to do whatever it takes. If I'm punished in the process, then so be it. We just living in the most hateful day when people get pleasure out of seeing people suffer. I don't understand that.